Uh-oh, it's Nova.
What up, everybody? What's the deal? This is your boy Money Marv, aka DJ Moolah Marveloso, Councilman of the street. We'd like to welcome y'all to the Money Marv Report each and every Sunday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tap in to comment on them topics. Hit that Cash App. Subscribe to the channel. Whether you on YouTube, Facebook, hit that heart button. Violate that heart button. Violate that like button. It's showtime. We out here, we ain't singing.
Uh-oh, it's Nova.
We ain't singing. We ain't singing, we bringing that shit. Happy Sunday night to all. Shout out to all my peoples. Long Island, New York City, upstate New York, Buffalo, Rochester, Central Islip, Brentwood, Wyandan, Bayshore, Amityville, Huntington, Riverhead. Everybody, man, what's up? Good evening. Shout out to Miss Kim Roper. Real support, real subscriber, real money motivator, real go getter. Salute to you, Nubian goddess. Peace. Keep throwing up that peace sign right now, y'all.
Uh-oh,
Peace.
it's Nova.
Yeah. We back another Sunday night. I'm letting that music rock. Shout out to my man DJ Nova on the production for this beat right here. She throwing that peace sign up. Peace and love and happiness. As the Lost Boy said, peace, love, and happiness and hair grease. Get out there, smash that heart button, smash that like button. Yeah, share this to your channel, share this to your page, share this on your timeline. We out here with motivation tonight. Sunday Night Live. This is the illest internet radio podcast talk show. One of the most real talk shows ever, y'all. Don't pay me no mind. I'm just going with a long intro tonight. I'm just feeling my vibe. In a minute, I'm gonna start bucking lyrical shots from my tongue. Y'all know me. Money Marv, man of 1,000 metaphors. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're gonna turn the music down, y'all. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday to all. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great week. I hope everybody is vibing. Hope everybody has some good loving, some good food, and all that other good stuff. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm glad to be back right here on Sunday night, talking with my people, my family, my extended family, my supporters, just my friends too, because you know what I'm saying. And let me give a shout out to all you motherfuckers that be shadow banding me. Let me post a video of some drama. You see how fast people jump to your page, and you see how fast people start questioning you about this and that. So what it just told me is basically, you know, got that emoji up, scratching her head. You know how people be, man. The minute you start posting some crazy stuff, man, some funny, hilarious stuff, people just out of nowhere, they just start watching, and it just tells me who be watching. They just don't say nothing, but it tells me who be watching. So shout out to the shadow banders. Shout out to y'all for low key watching. You know what I'm saying, and low key hating. You know what I'm saying, because y'all don't participate. But boy, let me Let me let me be promoting some drama and some BS and some chaos y'all don't support at all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't support. Thanks for your share, Miss Roper. Thanks for sharing. But yeah, you know how people do. You know, they watch you. You know, they watch you and they act like they not watching you, but they always seem to give themselves away. You dig what I'm saying? They always seem to give themselves away, where in a way that is just funny how you just, you know what I'm saying? How they just expose their hand. You know what I'm saying? They just expose their hand a certain way, and it just make you just you know, it just make you pay them some, you know, make you just say, okay, so I know who watching, and I know who not watching, but I know a whole lot of people be watching. You know what I'm saying? Word. I know who be watching, and I know who don't be watching, but I just know it's enough people out here to be watching, enough people out here that be in your business, but they don't support nothing you do, but they act like they're your friends, and they really not. They just watching your page to see you promote gossip and drama and BS. I'm not gonna mention y'all by name. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna shout y'all out though. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's what y'all do. Y'all just watching the shadows and shit like that. But it is what it is. That's what people do. That's what they do to be weird, to act strange, to act like they don't see this movement. They don't see this body of work being built up. But it's cool though. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though. So kudos to the anonymous nobodies. You know what I'm saying? From the anonymous nobody himself, aka Money Marv. So shout out to y'all, man, for you know what I'm saying, just being anonymous nobodies and just watching from afar. You know what I'm saying? We got some interest, we got some couple interesting things. I ain't really putting too much on the board tonight. We just gonna freestyle a little bit, have a little bit of fun. I'm saying, and I'm gonna let the audience engage, with me with some dope conversation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We like 7 to 10 minutes into the show already, but hey, you know what I'm saying? It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? But yeah, as I was watching, I was reading up on something about the late great Miss Angela Stone, who recently passed away in a fatal car crash. And I watched the video of her pretty much explaining, you know, her growing frustrations with the music industry and and doing some digi research. But come to find out, they owed Angie Stone, Universal Music Group owed Angie Stone $150 million in unpaid royalties. That's crazy to me. But you know what I'm saying? But the Queen did say, she did say that, she wasn't being responsible because she didn't know certain things, and you know what I mean, she wasn't privy to certain things. So, and that tends to happen a lot in the music industry. And my thing with that is too is like, how do we actually be a little bit more informative on collecting your royalty earnings? Because see, a lot of these companies like BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, different things like that. And we already know that music ain't really selling like it used to. You know what I'm saying? We know music ain't really selling like it used to. And people ain't really getting paid enough money like they should, and people not, you know what I mean? People not earning enough money, and people be making money. But see, what happened was when the streaming aspect came into the music industry back in, I'm gonna say like 2006, and when I used to get my statements from the label through email, they would tell me audio streams. And for a long time, I'm like, what the hell is audio streams? I didn't know what audio streams was. But now we know it today as to be streaming, right? But when artists sign contracts back in a certain time, they sign for, physical sales. You know what I'm saying? Like physical sales, like CDs, vinyl, and things like that. And then when the industry turned over, you know what I'm saying, to like the ringtone aspect of things, right? The ringtones and those different mechanicals. Artists weren't getting paid for those mechanicals at all. They weren't getting paid for mechanicals, you know what I'm saying? They weren't getting paid, and no 50 Cent had kind of um had something with Interscope, and he was, to be paid like out $24 million at some point in time or another, but or $27 million or something like that because of the mechanical royalties from the, you know what I'm saying, from the ringtones and shit like that and different things, right? And and 50, I think he ended up, having, having to really, fight with Interscope about those mechanicals, and it's like, how do people keep up with that shit? How do accountants and people keep up with that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying to myself, like, yo, so people making all this money. So if Universal Music Group owed Angie Stone $150 million, and she was calling these cats out on that stuff, you mean to tell me that nobody in her camp knew that? Because there's a video of her, I guess her last video, like before, I think it was Christmas Day or something to that effect. And what blows my mind is it's just like, how is all this money owed to people and people not knowing what's going on? And I just said to my boy, maybe she was just doing shows, doing features, and getting paid, making a decent amount of money to, to maintain her lifestyle. And then when she realized that she was getting robbed, she started to question things. And this leads to her actually losing her life. You know what I'm saying? Because she spoke out. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say allegedly, you know, and I'm not going to say allegedly because it's just too much of a kawinky dink that, you know, um, Angela Laverne Brown ends up dead after, her outrage for the music industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her outrage for the music industry and not getting paid money, and, and people, was robbing her. And she had been, and this is something that goes back for 30 years. 30 years of unpaid royalties. UMG owed Angie Stone $150 million for unpaid royalties. You know how many artists this shit didn't happen to and they didn't get to collect? and the record companies are collecting buku amount of money on that artist's behalf, and families ain't getting paid. People's families can't even collect on this because they don't have enough money to go up against these lawyers that these corporations have. It's just crazy to me. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, how all these, all these record companies making all this money off of people, and people don't even have enough money to get the right people to back them up, which is something that I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding, like, how people, how people got all this money, man, how people making all this money and they not getting paid. They're not getting paid. That's crazy to me. But also too, that goes back to, what I always tell people, not understanding the business. Mm. Big shot in the building. What's popping my jada? So yeah, and normally I don't really speak on this, but I'm saying it. I think Angie Stone was I think that I'm not gonna use the word, but I'm gonna say the music industry closed the door on Angie Stone, right? They closed the door on Miss Angela Laverne Brown, better known as Angie Stone, because they didn't want to pay her $150 million in unpaid royalties. And if you ever notice, as of late, all the recording artists are selling their whole you know what I'm saying? Are selling their whole catalog. Exactly. All the current artists are selling their catalog for $100 million. Get what I'm saying? It's a whole fact. So now Lil Wayne sold his catalog for 100 million. Irv Gotti sold his for, I don't know, 100 to 300 million. Neo sold his whole catalog for $100 million. Now my thing is this: is the magic number 100 million? Listen, that all these artists are just selling their whole catalog away that they built up for 20 years. You mean to tell me this woman speaking out after 30 years of being in the industry, since the days of being with Sequence, and telling people, I hope you enjoyed the money that you got for robbing me. Managers, lawyers, road managers, I don't know, assistants and accountants and all type of nonsense. Hmm. That seems to be the magic number, 100 million. And the thing for me is, like, I say to myself, damn, like, everybody? That's all y'all music is worth? $100 million? Jeez. It is a lot of money, but at the same time, though, like, they gonna collect more money than over a period of time, right? If it's just $100 million, they finna collect way more money. They finna collect way more money. If that's the case, if that's the case, they collecting way more money than 100 million when these artists are, you know what I'm saying, matching that. Hold on a sec. Wait a minute, little comment. It's math at 100 million and they still eating. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. So I believe, yeah, I'm holding Universal Music Group accountable for that. Because, it's just funny how this woman speaks out, on Christmas and y'all telling me that all of a sudden she just apparently died in a mysterious car crash? Nah. Yeah, listen, man. They selling that shit. You know what I'm saying? They selling that same old shit. They selling that shit. They selling that shit Joe Biden sold to people. So, and I wasn't buying that either, man. Mm. You don't go against the powers that be, the PTB. Very true, my brother. Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. And that's pretty much a saying as we know it to be. Never bite the hand that feeds you, my people. The government needs to make my drug deals legal. No, I'm just playing with y'all. I'm just playing with y'all. That's just a metaphor, y'all. Just a metaphor. That's bad work they were selling. Facts. Word, that's a whole fact. Nah, I just it just intrigues me, like, when you speak up for yourself and you stand up for yourself, and people don't want you to say this and you can't say that and things like that, because and even me over here, even little old me, you know what I'm saying? Even little old me, I be going through certain things with the PTB. They be you know they be shadow banding me. They be shadow banding me. You know what I'm saying? Because some people say I curse, but I put the sign up there: parental advisory, explicit content. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I don't know, the music industry is just very crazy to me, and the more and more that I see these platforms, and I see people popping up with these different platforms, these different talk shows and stuff. And here's my thing about these different shows, right? Here's my thing about the different shows that I see popping up. For people that just jumping into the room, I need everybody to smash that heart button, smash that like button, man. Mm, it's done. It's done off. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't have no real freedom of speech nowadays, because the minute you start speaking, I guess, some people say speaking out or speaking against, people don't even want to, I don't know, man. But anyway, man, let me go to a comment. I'm gonna respond back. The rest of the evidence went up in smoke in Long Island. And that's crazy. It's funny you bring that up. All these, wildfires we had, you know, those wildfires were actually about 4 miles, 4.5 miles away from me. You know what I'm saying? From where I'm located. And and I was happened to just be out that day. And boy, I tell you, man, and I was saying to somebody, I said, yo, wildfires, man, this ain't California. We don't have no wildfires here and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we don't have no wildfires here and shit like that. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? And someone, a guy that I was in the liquor store, we were talking about it. Okay, hold up a second. Yeah, yeah. Corey, this nigga Corey, man. Hold on a sec. Exactly. Hold on. What up? What up, cuz? I'm here, Carlton Avenue, Lowell Avenue. Stand up. Salute. Salute. Um, exactly. So I was saying, like, nah, we don't have no wildfires over here. I know they consider, the east end of Long Island, um, they consider it to be the East Coast Malibu type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just like, I'm just like, I'm just like, wow, it's just crazy to me though. And I was just like, wow, they really, the fires were bad, man. It was bad, man. I know by the end of the night, they had 80% of it contained. See, Corey, you just took the words out of my mouth. Salute, salute, salute. Somebody set those fires. That's a fact. Because you know what's so funny too? That Diddy Allen, nah, that ain't Diddy Allen, man. That nigga wasn't out here like that. It's no coincidence. Now, see, the people said it. You know what I'm saying? The people said it for me. Yeah, make sure you smashing that heart button, man. Don't be in here, man, and not reacting to their show, man. It's not a coincidence, right? So when I had said to somebody in the liquor store, I'm like, yo, this ain't California. We don't be having no wildfires. But those, I do believe those fires were set intentionally because like shit just was burning every goddamn way, man. And I didn't even know at first until people started hitting me up on social media and was asking me, was I all right? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Ain't no fires over here, but you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, it wasn't no fires near me, but they were talking about people happen to, possibly evacuate and all of that type of stuff. And I was just like, man, this whole shit is crazy. But to say it like this, the fires were set by somebody because I remember about a year ago out there near Rocky Point, you know what I'm saying, off the LIE, off the LIE, that a volunteer fireman actually got caught for setting a fire for setting woods on fire. Um, a fireman, a volunteer fireman, town of Brookhaven, mm, town of Brookhaven, yeah, town of Brookhaven said it. That shit is suspect. Yeah, definitely. So I was just like, niggas burning shit up out here, like. Damn, man, 2025 is pretty crazy, man. But I do believe that those fires were set intentionally, and I do believe that it's definitely gonna bring people out, and it's gonna bring a lot of shit into the forefront about that shit. Hold on, town of Brookhaven, yeah, yeah, it was suspect from the first time I heard it. Yes, they spoke about it on the news that someone set them. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Well, if you ask me, I mean, you know, someone set them, but at the same time, we don't know who really in on that shit. That could be a local government thing, or that could just be, some type of vigilante. You know what I'm saying? A vigilante just doing, a serial arsonist or some shit. Somebody burning some shit up. Make room to build shit. See, make sure y'all smash that hard button if you in this building. You right. You absolutely right. Make room to build shit. Please share, y'all. I need everybody to share this, man. I need everybody to share this. I done shared this shit like 100 times. I need everybody to share this. Yeah, I definitely could see that. You know what I'm saying? Because they building, these developers, they buying up all this land out here, and they building all these, townhouses, condominiums and shit, and they want to charge you $3,500 to live in these places and shit like that, which makes no sense to me. But I even go further on this one, right? They want to build shit, but 90% of, not even 90% of us, I'm gonna say about 65% of us can't even afford to buy a house. The housing market is so through the roof that we can't even afford to buy homes in some of these neighborhoods that we live in. When I go back to my neighborhood, I don't see very many people I know owning shit. But yeah, they want to build more fucking apartment complexes and shit and shit like that and people paying high ass rent and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody give me the statistics on how many people can't afford to buy a home currently. Somebody pull something up for me. Um, but anyway, man, before I'm gonna let y'all get to that, but I got to get to something else because this was something very interesting to me that happened, man, and I have to, you know, I gotta, I gotta applaud my man LeBron James, man. Hold on a sec. Don't, it's okay. Hold on. All right, let me just jump back here real quick. Let me jump back here real quick. Word, they trying to push us out. Yeah, there's no more black holes in Long Island anymore. There's no more black holes here. There's no more. There's not too many black communities and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no more black people in a lot of these communities. No more black holes out here in this communities like that. They done pushed us out. We going all we look back into your neighborhood. You look back into the neighborhood that you lived in or grew up in. It ain't very many people that look like you that live there anymore. You know what I'm saying? But that's done by design by gentrification and various different things like that because they make it so hard so we can't own a damn thing. We can't own shit. We can't afford to own it because they don't want us to own it. And they not trying to let us own nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to have us owning a damn thing out here because it's about control and you know what I'm saying. It's just crazy to me though, man. It's just crazy to me, man. I could get into a whole long topic about this, but I'm gonna hold. Damn, Corey, you keep fucking me up, man. Before I get into my next thing, it's all Spanish. Well, let me ask you this, right? Did you ever think did it ever cross your mind that that was done by design and intentionally? Did it ever cross your mind that was done intentionally? You know what I'm saying? Hmm. But Trump going to get rid of them. LOL. You know what I mean? Shout out to President Trump, man. I know he's dealing with a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? On the Democratic left and things. Dealing with the Democratic left and a lot of people on the left ain't really too pleased with Donald Trump, man. ASAP, no Rocky. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is this for these politicians. Drop the housing market down. Drop the prices on the housing market. There's no way that a 2-3 bedroom house, you know what I'm saying? A 3 bedroom house should be costing you $560,000. There's no There's no way that it should be costing that much money. So, Donald Trump, if you want to do something, fucking fix the fucking housing market. You know what I'm saying? If Donald Trump want to do something, hell yeah. We didn't want to pick cotton, so they found other people. Yeah, they just found a different group of niggas to do it. You get what I'm saying? Without calling them niggas. But my thing is, Donald Trump, you want to do something, fix the fucking housing market. There's no way that none of these raggedy ass homes should be costing that amount of money. And not only that, they want you to pay a boatload of money in property tax. And if you don't pay that, you lose the house anyway. So basically, in so many words, you still renting something. You people say, I own a house. No, nigga. You on a lease with the motherfucking tax man. You don't pay that motherfucking, I don't know, 9,000 a year or that 13,000 or that 15,000, whatever geographical location that you live in. You know, man, listen, man. Word, that shit is crazy to live here. Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to tax you on everything. They want to tax you on everything and wonder why people cannot get ahead. Who the fuck can live in some of these places? And then when they see the population in certain states decrease and other populations of the world increase, even that shit starts to go up over time. Why? Because the demand is too high for food delivery, for this, for that, and we don't and and a lot of us can't keep up. We can't afford to pay some of this shit. This shit is crazy to me, man. You know, shit is crazy to me. Mm. And these homes are old as fuck. And like you said, you don't own shit. You don't own shit. How the fuck you selling some shit that you don't even own? You just selling that shit to another motherfucker that's just gonna motherfucking rent this motherfucker from you. That's pretty much gonna take that debt off your hands. That's all another motherfucker doing when they buying your house. They just taking they just taking your problems. It's like buying a fucking you. It's just like buying a motherfucking used car. Like you said, these houses are old. They need work, and and they're not maintained because people can't even afford to maintain. You know these houses nowadays. What do a roof cost to fix? Well, like anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000 to fix a roof. You know what I'm saying? How much does a whole floor cost to replace? You know what I'm saying? I don't own a home or anything, but you know what I'm saying? And don't let the cesspool fuck up. The cesspool fuck up. You paying anywhere from seven to fucking $12,000 for that. You get what I'm saying? Like you paying a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, to maintain a lifestyle. You dig what I'm saying? It's not it's a lifestyle. And you paying so much money for that shit. And then a lot of people, they die with nothing because their home is their only investment. You know what I'm saying? Their home is their only investment. And people eventually lose their homes because they can't keep up with the shit. The electricity costs so much. That shit's insane, but you're right. So you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no. I don't give a fuck about you know what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about people talking about the motherfucking immigrants. That shit been a problem. But at the same time, now here's the problem, right? I'll touch on the immigrants real quick. I know it was mentioned. I'm backpedaling a little bit, but here's the thing, right? With with these new cotton pickers, right? Here's the thing, right? So instead of us doing it, they just went out and got more people. But here's the thing, right? You know why? The people that need to be prosecuted in the court of law when it comes to the immigrants are the corporations, the jobs that hire them. But they won't go out and prosecute Walmart, Target, the mom and pop pizza store. When the hell Mexicans start making pizza? When the hell El Salvadorians start making pizza? You know what I'm saying? You have to work your whole life until you die. You know what I'm saying? So when all these people start to come in and they got cheaper labor, corporations need to be penalized for hiring illegal workers. But they don't want to do that because you know why? Because it's too hard to prosecute corporation owners for hiring illegal work for hire. You get what I'm saying? And it just blows my mind that they don't prosecute business owners for hiring illegal work for hire, right? They don't. And then here it is, right? the same people that hire illegal work for hire, this the first thing to come out their mouth. Oh, they're taking over. They're taking over. Oh my God, they're everywhere. But it's all right when they working for your asses and they cutting your grass or cleaning your house and making your bed. How is Italian food if it's Mexicans making it? Shake them up. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen. Listen. You can go into any restaurant, right? Because that's where most of these people infiltrate in the construction industry as well, right? So when those industries are infiltrated, the corporations, the business owners, they don't give a damn. It's cheap labor for them. They hire them because they want them to bring their people in for more business and more money. But in the same breath, they complaining about it, right? Same breath, they complaining about it, right? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these big businesses and a lot of these companies that that are making money off the back of these type of people, they don't care about hiring Americans or anything like that. Hell, Americans are already behind. None of us, a good percentage of us, don't own nothing, and the ones that do, it was inherited through family, given to them. You know what I'm saying? Or they did what the other people do, all clip up together, live in one house, live in one space, and put all their money together, combine all their resources, and buy a house. Next thing you know, they done bought two houses. They done bought three houses. So, and my gripe is like, how come black Americans can't do that? How come we can't do that as a culture and as a people? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell you what the problem is that it's the nigger mentality. It's the nigger mentality. It's the nigger mentality. Facts. LOL. Corey laughing. Nah, it's that nigger mentality shit. And when you got nigger mentality, listen, y'all can't get ahead. You can't get ahead because black people don't stick together. And not everybody that's black is a nigger, but we just got nigger mentality. We got a lot of nigger mentality out here, running around, and people out to get over. So that's why we can't infiltrate and unite like other groups and ethnicities, because everybody too busy trying to push each other over to get ahead. Everybody trying to cut through. Everybody trying to cut through. Everybody trying to get over on somebody, get over on people. If you got $10, whoever you live with, and you got to pay rent, them niggas want $8. For real. Blacks are worse, are our worst enemies down to family. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Even your family. Listen, I'll give you an example of that. Right. One time I had got caught up in a legal issue. Right. And I needed an attorney. Right. You know, all my money was gone, different things was gone. So I had to find a way to get up some money. So I went and I went and sought out a job. So I get a job. So I said, all right, cool. Let me. Mm, mm. Like King of the Mountain. LO, yeah, yeah, LOL, yeah. And I'm not gonna name who this person is. And this person pretty much came to me with a situation of like knowing that I just had got caught up in a legal situation, and I had to face some real legal shit. I had to face some real legal shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to really deal with some real legal shit. And and I had to, you know what I'm saying? And I had to really come up with some bread And I'm gonna just tell. This is where I'm going somewhere with this, and this is that nigga mentality shit. So this porch monkey nigga gotta come to me and say, well, we need rent money. Mind you, now I gotta pay for a lawyer because I needed some legal advice and some legal services. And then I said, oh wow, motherfuckers want me to kick out some money. But long story short, me complying, figuring out I'll make a way. But anyways, I never got a chance to get the lawyer, and I ended up having to, go take care of some of these legal things, right? Get what I'm saying? Because this particular nigga didn't wanna didn't want to help me out and wanted to stop my flow. So this nigga wanted to finesse me for some money, right? Why? Because that's how niggas do. That's how black people do. You get what I'm saying? So if you got $10, niggas want $8 from you. If you got $20, niggas want 17 of it. Because greed is the disease of the small. We got so many small minded people, and we got so many people out here that don't want to see you succeed. They'd rather just steal from you and rob from you and don't want to see you get ahead because that's the mentality of that's that nigga mentality. You know what I'm saying? Real black people, they ain't like that. But there's a lot of people with that same mentality. It ain't just black people, white people, Spanish people, Asian people. They do it to their own fucking people all the time. Why? Because people don't want to see you succeed and don't want to see you get ahead. So people rather stagnate your growth and stagnate your process. Why? Because it's easier to stagnate you and keep you stagnated and keep you in one place. Run like how the mouse be running on the little thing in the thing, how the mouse is running on the little wheel. That's what people want to keep you going. That's where people want to keep you. People want to financially sabotage you because they don't because their financial situation is in ruin and sabotage, and that's why us as black people we don't get ahead. It's just like a dude meet a woman. He trying to finesse her for some bread. It's just like a chick meeting a dude. She trying to finesse him for some bread and get whatever she can, and vice versa. Because people do that type of shit to people to get over on people for little or nothing, for nothing, for monetary gain, and don't make no and don't even get shit. If you're gonna finesse somebody for something, finesse them. Finesse, you might as well finesse them for a whole bunch of money if you doing all of that shit. You dig what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. Shake 'em. Yeah, but because that's what people do. People want to finesse you out of what you got. People want to finesse you out of your position at your job. You working your job, people see you on the phone, motherfucker running back over here telling on you, telling the boss. People want to finesse you out of your position. They don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? People want to finesse. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I don't have people finesse me out of my position. Why? Because I'm doing all right for myself, and people want you to be miserable. Right along with their ass, because they ain't got nothing. They don't want to go get nothing. They don't have no ambition to go get nothing. They don't have no drive. They don't got no motion out here. They just completely fucked up. Fucked up. People fucked up out here, so they want you to be fucked up. They don't want you to get it. They don't want you to gain anything. They don't want you to win a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because people be miserable. That shit when they say misery loves company, it's a lot of truth in that shit. There's a lot of truth in that shit, man. And people, you know what I'm saying? And people will try to trick you out of your position. I ain't letting people trick me out of my position. I done had people indirectly try to trick me out of my position and try to trick me out of, you know what I'm saying, trick me out of winning and this, that, and the third and all that type of shit. As Corey said, or their life sucks. Yeah. Yeah, they life be sucking and motherfucker be mad. They mad because you doing whatever you doing. You doing what they can't do. Instead of being mad about doing what somebody else can't do, go get off your ass and get out there and do it. You could do the same thing. You ain't gotta hate on little old me. Go on and do your thing. Do your thing and do what you do. Don't try to trick nobody out their position because you ain't winning and your life fucking sucks. Even if I feel like my life sucks. That's up to me to feel that way. Don't enforce your misery and your problematic tendencies on me. I don't got no time for that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no, I don't want you around me. and and that's why like I just distance myself from people and distance myself from things and people that just don't mean me no good. You know what I'm saying? People, places, and things. You know what I mean? I had to just distance myself to be my own person and to be the person that I want to be. You did what I'm saying? And being the person that I need to be. Because a lot of people can't do you better than you do you. And that's the truth, man. Do your thing and do what you love and do what you like. Life is very too short. Too many things are happening. And we only got one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. Get out there on your grind, man. Don't let nobody ever knock you off your pivot. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Don't ever let nobody knock you off your balance. Because that's what people want to do. People do not want to see you find your greatness. Every day you wake up, go out there and find your greatness. Because every day I wake up, I go out there and find my greatness. No matter what it is. Yo, that's the worst person to me. Fuck them. Word, I roll dolo now. Yeah, man, you have to, man. You have to. And even sometimes, you have to roll dolo, man. You got to do things by yourself. Shit. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Even trying to go out on a date with people, even dating people, you can't even do that no motherfucking more. Because motherfuckers out here got all sorts of ulterior motives and all kind of shit. And it's this, it's that. And it's just shit it's just weird to me. And I just tell people, man, just do you, man. I mean, f what everybody else doing, man. Just do your thing and just go ahead and be you, man. And be who you are, man. And find yourself, man. And find your purpose in life, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on my purpose. I'm focused on my purpose and my money. And that's it. And if you mad because I'm focused on my purpose and my money and I'm doing my due diligence to be a better me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just give you one of these right here. I'm gonna give you one of these right here. Hold on, where's that? Where's that? I'm gonna give you one of these right here. If you trying to block my shine and you trying to block my purpose and you trying to block my money, you get one of these.
Fuck you!
That's what you get. You get one of those, man. That's what you get. You get one of those. A fuck you. Because you's a clown and you's a bozo and all this other good stuff, man. But I want to touch on a quick little topic, man. My man, hold on. Okay. Yes, indeed. People just want to take advantage. Yeah, 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 yeah. People want to take advantage of you. People want to take advantage of you. People want to think that you got a whole lot. Motherfucker, I ain't got shit, motherfucker. I got what I got because I worked for it, motherfucker. Don't try to come steal my shit. Don't try to come steal my shine. Don't try to come dim my light, motherfucker. Let me have my light. Go get your light. Go find your light. Go do what you do, man. Corey said I was waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean, like, people just, you know what I mean, people out here just wanna, you know what I'm saying? People out here just wanna see you down and out, man. Wanna lie and manipulate their way in your life and acting like you obligated to them. Nah, motherfucker, I ain't obligated to take care of you. I ain't obligated to wait on you and fucking kiss your ass from pillar to post. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just and it's crazy. That's the world we living in today. Everybody looking for a come up. Everybody looking for a handout. Everybody always looking for something. No matter what's going on, everybody scheming on you on what they can get out of you, what they can get from you. If you can help them with something, whether it be $50 or $100 or whatever the hell it is, it just, you know what I'm saying? It just blows my mind though. Just blows my mind. But I want to talk about this particular topic right here. LeBron James confronts Stephen A. Smith at a basketball game and on the court. At a live game and on court side. LeBron James pretty much Stephen A. repeated what LeBron said, and LeBron said, basically, watch what the fuck you say about my son. Watch how you talk about my son. Watch how you talk about my fucking son. That's my fucking son. And you know what? I gotta applaud LeBron, man. Hold on a sec. Or even talk him again. Hold on a sec. What's up? Or even talk to them. Get a life, man. Find a friend. I'm not fucking with you. Facts. That ass. So I have to respect brother LeBron James for confronting Stephen A. Smith for kind of, you know what I'm saying, picking on his son, on some of the ESPN shows and different things like that. And I know a lot of people feel like LeBron's son, kind of got, got the nepotism treatment to get into the NBA due to who his father is. But I'm not mad at LeBron for that because that's what he's supposed to do to put his kids in position to win. And I'm not mad at him for confronting Stephen A. Smith. And I like Stephen A. Smith as a sports analyst and a color commentator about sports. I like Stephen A. Smith. I do like him. But I have to respect LeBron James for confronting him as a man and as a parent. And I know some people say, LeBron wants his son to be grown and he should take constructive criticism because he's not built to be in the NBA and all that other nonsense. But I respect that though for LeBron for confronting Stephen A. Smith and telling him like, basically, watch how the fuck you talk about my son. And you know what? I ain't mad at you, LeBron, man. Kudos to you, man, for putting Stephen A. Smith in his place. And I think that's what's missing in the world too, man. That's another thing that's missing in this world, right? I'm gonna jump off of that. You know what's missing in this world? People not putting people in their place. Put people in their place immediately. Because when you put people in their fucking place immediately, there ain't nothing that nobody could. People gotta respect it. People gotta respect when you put people in their place. Put people in their place, man, and that's not what's happening, man. Word, I agree, but you should, but you should do it off camera. I mean, yeah, you agree with it? Yeah. I get it. He should have did it off camera. You saying, Core? That LeBron should have just kind of did it off camera. I mean, you know, um, you know, I don't know. Maybe that might have been the only time LeBron maybe had a chance to. I don't know, but I see your point as well, and you make a valid point with that. He should have did it off camera and all of that. But sometimes, bro, certain shit just can't wait. Because at the end of the day, you know who LeBron got to look at if he don't confront, you know, his peers about his children, his wife. He got to look. LeBron got to look at his wife. His wife got to look. He got to look at his wife. And his wife probably like, well, why you ain't checking that? You know what I'm saying? Gotta look at it. So maybe that might have been the only time that he had. But I agree with your point. He should have did it off camera. You know what I'm saying? And kind of not make it so public. You feel me? Mm, facts all day. Soft ass niggas need an ass whooping. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? People out here, yo, man. Look, people out here got you got to start checking people, man, and start checking that shit with people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people be needing to get checked, man. And people need one of these, Core. A slap in the fucking face. You got to start checking people. And if you don't start checking people, people will walk all over you, no matter what. You got to check people, man. You got to check people. And you got to put people in their place because people need to know that disrespect is not tolerated and will not be tolerated because that's what's missing in today's world. People ain't checking people and ain't putting people in their proper perspective because, they just feel like it's okay to say and do whatever you want and this and this and that. And the internet ain't no better either because people be on this internet saying any and everything about any and everybody and there's no consequence. There's no consequence to any of that stuff. So people just kind of, you know what I'm saying, get away with shit. hmm Hmm. Soft, soft as fuck running their mouth. I hate that shit. Yeah, man. Me too, man. You know me, man. See, we come from that. You know what I'm saying? Peace, peace, facts, my classic brother. Salute, Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze, I need you to smash that hard button for me, Queen. It's good to see you in the building, y'all. Good to see y'all. It's good to see you in the building as well. Nah, you gotta check people, man, because people out here just think there's no consequences and repercussions for things they do and say. And the first thing most people say, oh, it's not worth going to jail. Sometimes it's worth going to jail when you gotta whoop some ass out here. Cause people need to be put in their fucking place, man. Hold on a sec. But when you do, they run to the boss or to the cops. Yeah, that's the other part of that too, man. That's the other part of that too. But I'll say you like this, Core. Fuck it, man. Have your lawyer money ready. I don't even care about the bail, man. Just have your lawyer money ready. That's all. Have your lawyer money ready when you gotta check somebody. And be ready to whoop some ass or be ready to get your ass whooped. Either way. Cause if you gotta put some when you're not checking people and putting people in their place, man, people think that they can bully you, they can belittle you, they could just say whatever they want about you, and it ain't gonna be no repercussions and no actions and things like that. And me, if I say something about somebody, I stand on that. So either way, it don't even matter. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta check that shit, man, because people out here do not get it, man. People will say shit to you, people will disrespect you, people will make you feel uncomfortable, people will make you want to cry, people make you want to kill them, people make you want to do shit to them. Why? Because people are not being checked and put in their place. Yeah, man, have your lawyer money ready. That's all. You're right, lawyer money. Have your lawyer money. Fuck the bail. Have your lawyer money right, nigga. Because listen, I don't even care about getting bail. Because I'm gonna make sure whatever attorney I hire that I have on retainer, if I gotta go hire one, yo, I'm motherfucking, I'm whooping some ass. I'm gonna whoop some motherfucking ass. Cause I'm gonna make sure that my lawyer is gonna be a bulldog and he gonna fight it. But you gonna know morally and you gonna know to respect me, and you gonna know where I'm coming from. So you always gonna watch your tone and watch how you treat me. Exactly. Have your lawyer money ready. That's all. Fuck the bail. Just get a lawyer. Have your lawyer ready. Have your lawyer on standby and and put people in their place when it's necessary. And I'm not saying go out here and look for trouble and start trouble and spark no shit up. I'm just saying make sure when you checking these people, just be ready to fight. Enough is enough. Yeah, be ready to fight. As my grandmother say, rest in peace. Be ready to lock ass. 'Cause shit. Sometimes you gotta lock a little ass, as my grandmother would say. Sometimes you got to lock a little bit of ass for people to understand where you coming from. And most of the time, when you lock ass with people, that's when respect gets established. You know what I'm saying? That's when respect is established. And people be like, all right, I know you ain't no punk. I know you ain't no sucker. We had what we had. We had to squabble, duke it out, or we had to have a conversation, a confrontation for things to be settled. And it's the same thing in, like, hip hop too, man. The same thing in music, in this industry too. A lot of people don't get checked. A lot of people say what they want about people on these microphones or some shit. Hold on. Core stupid. I just go black ski mask. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go black ski mask, and get your baseball bat ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your baseball bat ready. Go get your baseball bat ready. Get whatever you need, man. And go check the situation, man, and let people know, man, that you not the one to be played with. Too funny. Yeah, you gotta let people know, man, you ain't the one to be played with. You wanna fuck around with the fuck around, we gonna fuck around with the fuck around. Cause straight up and down, man, you know what I mean? Like straight up and down. You wanna fuck around with the fuck around. So I'm gonna show you about fucking around with the fuck around. Dig what I'm saying? But it's needed sometimes, and it's needed to let people know how you feel and where you stand, because if people don't, you know what I'm saying, people don't get it. People just think that they could just play with you. You dig what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, you don't check it, it's always going to be a problem, right? And sometimes I don't check certain people. You know why I don't check everybody? Because some things just ain't worth me checking. But if I feel a certain kind of way about it and I feel it's real serious, yeah, I'm gonna check you on it. But if it's just some old corny shit, I'll just leave you the fuck alone. You feel me? I'll just leave you alone. I won't even say nothing to you no more. I won't even talk to you because, you know what I'm saying? You just a bitch ass nigga or just a corny ass lame bitch. So I wouldn't even waste my time addressing you. But if you keep poking the motherfucking bear, you gonna see what happens when you keep poking the bear. You gonna watch me turn into the Komodo dragon on your ass. Real motherfucking fast. Real fast. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't out here to be pump faking and playing with no people, man. But just make sure you check people when it's needed. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people not used to being checked. You know what I'm saying? People not used to being checked, man, and we need to start doing more of that, because society today has given people this mindset of can't nobody say nothing to me, can't nobody whoop on me, and can't nobody do nothing to me, because people don't care, and people just look at it like, well, oh well, I'll call the cops. Mm. What'd you say, Cole? I think COVID got these fools feeling tough. They were in the house and forgot the streets is real. Word. Dead ass. That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a whole fact right there, man. That is a whole fact right there. You ain't never lie about that, Corey. You is not lying, man. Like, you is not lying. Hold on, man. See that? Gotta applaud that brother for that, man. Yeah. People forgot that the streets is real, man. And these streets out here ain't no joke, man. These streets out here ain't no joke, man. These streets ain't no joke, man. But people forgot the street, and that's another thing too. The streets ain't like it used to be. I don't know. For me, the streets ain't like it used to be no more. You know what I'm saying? Before, you could do a lot of things, and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't so much police activity involved. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, everywhere you go, you got cameras, man. I hate the ring camera people, man. The ring camera company, man. I can't stand them. I just want to beat the riding cowboy shit out of people who the ring company. Like them motherfuckers, man, get on my nerve. Everybody got them shits, man. I can't even drive down a goddamn street without being on somebody's goddamn ring camera and shit like that. And people want to be good citizens. I'll turn the video over to the cops. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't even doing no damn police work and shit. They ain't even doing no cop work. They relying on damn cameras to do everything for them and shit like that. Cause everybody's so dependent on cameras everywhere you go. Um, Yo, it's like Tupac, all eyes on me. Yeah. Yo, listen, you could be walking and exercising on your block. You're gonna pass about 8 ring cameras on your block before you get off your block if you jogging or exercising. Like straight up, man. Straight up and down, man. I'd be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? One time I counted, man. I was driving down the street, man. I counted like 12 ring cameras on one side of the street, on one block. I'm like, damn, everybody got cameras, man, and people think that the camera is gonna fucking save you. All the camera gonna do is just help the police solve the fucking crime. Police ain't doing no real police work out here. As we evolve, they evolve with technology too. You know what I'm saying? They evolve with technology too. So you know what I mean? The cameraman, but yeah, the people who created the ring doorbell, man, they need their asses whooped too, man. Like them motherfuckers make me sick, man. Everybody got a raggedy ass $40 ring camera or some shit. What do you pay like $40 a month or some shit? People got cameras in their house. Motherfucker, you ain't got nothing in this motherfucker worth taking. You ain't got no $100,000 in your goddamn safe that I really want, motherfucker. Man, please, man. I can't stand that. I cannot stand the ring cameras, man. I swear, the people. Hold up. Yup. Then every time a crime happens, now cameras don't work. Exactly. Exactly. When a real crime happened, now people be like, oh, the cameras don't work. Cameras don't work. Yeah. You're right. And what kills me is just like, everybody think they a videographer, a goddamn photographer with a goddamn phone. Everybody think that shit that they a camera person with a goddamn phone. Everywhere you go, man, people pulling the phone out, the camera out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be seeing people do that shit, and sometimes I just want to walk past a person. I just want to knock their phone out their hand because I swear they taking pictures of me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if I see people watching me and they playing on their phone, I just give them the finger. Mm. Where you live, that got cameras that talk to you if you walk by that house. So many lights outside every day. It's like, yeah, man, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, man. People be putting fucking cameras on their trees, on their property and shit. Like, like you motherfuckers act like you motherfuckers living in the goddamn White House or some old shit. Like you motherfuckers is like living some fucking way, man. Like with all this camera shit and all this old high tech shit, motherfucker. You didn't even know how to operate that shit 25 fucking years. You didn't even know how to operate any of that shit 25 years ago. Now you on this so high tech sophisticated shit and this, that, and the third. That's why people did away with alarms on the houses nowadays. I mean, people still have alarms, but these alarm companies want so much money. So nowadays, like you said, people talk to you on the camera and shit and be like, oh, yeah, I just got the camera for for packages and all that. Nigga, for Amazon, that's a bunch of bullshit. You know, most of the time, I think people that got cameras on their house, all over their house, they done piss somebody off and they don't want nobody to whoop their ass. So they got cameras all over their house because they don't piss somebody off and they don't want nobody to come run down on them outside their front door and whoop their ass and shit. So they got cameras every fucking where. Mm. They know when I go to work. They know when I come home. Shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Every day, man, I leave, man. I know I'm on people camera, man. And every day I leave, we all on somebody camera. And you know what this shit reminds me of? Remember the movie from Will Smith back in 1999, Enemy of the State? That's what that movie was really preparing us for. If people really, really go back and look at the movie Enemy of the State, starring Will Smith and I think Regina King. Yeah, and that's what this shit remind me of. Enemy of the State, cameras everywhere, people watching every fucking where. Everywhere you go, everybody's a fucking camera person and shit like that. But Enemy of the State, classic movie, good movie from Will Smith. And that's pretty much what, and this is what, 98, 99 that movie came out? Yeah. Hold on a sec. I have them, so if you come in, yup, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Salute, 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 salute. Oh yeah, I be feeling that now. Yes, yes, you're right, cuz yeah, I'm telling you, if you look at the movie Enemy of No Privacy, look, bro, if you look at the movie Enemy of the State for Will Smith, that's pretty much what they were telling us. This is the way the world gonna be. Even when you driving down these highways, man, camera everywhere, camera everywhere. But my thing is, we're so codependent on technology. What the fuck will we do if there's no social media and there's no cameras on the cell phones? What would you do? A lot of people would lose their mind. Hell, like, listen, anything man made is bound to fail at some point in time. And I know technology is getting better, man. Mm, that shit gives me anxiety. I feel you, bro. You see cameras, take it as it, take it as a warning shot because next time it will be. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't, So I just always see when I see cameras and shit, I ain't doing nothing, but still in all, I don't be doing shit. I just know the camera shit just trips me out. And I remember one time, this is, about this camera shit. One time I was living somewhere and a house had got broken into across the street. And it was like a house that was renovated or whatever the fuck. They remodeled it, fixed it up or whatever, whoever owned it or the banks or whoever it was, right? And they, I guess, putting the house on the market. But anyways, right? So, one of my roommates at the time, I don't know any of this is going on, but, you know, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? The person name, I'm not going to say their name. I'm just going to give them this name. You know what I'm saying? Their name is Rao. The person, my roommate Rao. I'm just going to call him Rao. So I pull up to the crib, getting off of work. Boom. All of a sudden I see two detectives, you know, kind of, you know what I'm saying, coming out the house across the street or whatever from the adjacent property across the street. And I'm just kind of like, and then they're like, well, excuse me, is your name Rao? I said, nah, I'm not Rao. And then the detective at the time says, hey, don't I know you? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, motherfucker. And then I had to look again and I knew who he was. And then all of a sudden, me and him gets into it. We gets in, we just have this type. Me and this particular, me and these two particular detectives. We kind of just have this. Corey, I'm yo. Listen, yo, Cor, yo, Cuzzo. I'm dead serious. That's what he said. And I'm sitting back like looking at dude. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. And then when I realize I know who he is, and I'm like, and all of a sudden I just start going off, and I'm like, yo, you bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck out of my face, you faggot ass motherfucker. I should knock you the fuck out right here, right now. Yada yada yada. I'm like, yo, you's a bitch ass. I'm like, yo, you's a bitch ass Peckerwood. I don't even like you. I should just punch you in your face, right? And it's that type of shit with me and this one detective. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna put his name out there. Fuck you, Billy Cobb. William Cobb, aka Billy Cobb. You's a bitch. Your partner, Christopher Barr, he's a bitch too. Both of y'all, both of y'all could go suck a fat monkey's dick. But anyway, so boom, he's like, listen, man, that thing with us back in the days, man, that's back in the days. Can we just leave that there? I'm like, man, get out of here, man. Get the fuck out of there. So the dude Rel comes walking up the block. No, 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 no. Don't no, 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 not that faggot. Oops, oops. Not that Peckerwood dude. Not him. My bad. Not him. No, no. This dude's name was Billy Cobb, William Cobb, aka Billy Cobb. But anyway, so Rel comes walking up. My roommate Rel comes walking up the block. He talks to them. And then he pulls his phone out and gives them and shows them a video of a guy coming out the house. And then the dude says, and they're like, oh man, this is good footage, right? And the dude, I should have been a detective. So me, I said, oh yeah, you want to be detective first grade? You bitch ass bozo nigga doing these punk ass niggas jobs for 'em. You know what I'm saying? Doing these racist Peckerwood cops job for him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, it wasn't Tom. No, his name was. Their name is Billy and Chris, man. But not Tom's partner, Chris, another guy. But damn, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so and I'm just like the fucking camera. The dude gave the video to the police. Yeah, that's what he said. He should have been a detective. I said, yeah, detective first grade, you bitch ass bozo ass nigga. Fuck out of here. And they over here, oh man, this is good stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff because you ain't had to do no real investigation work, you dumbass motherfuckers. And that's what I mean by I don't trust people with the cell phones and shit. Because when you walking by people, people act like they photographers and videographers. So people be videoing shit. You be walking past. People be videoing chicks with big butts walking by and women with big breasts. All type of weird shit people be doing with the fucking phones. If you winning some of these people's cell phones, if you winning someone's cell phone and you check they search engine and they photo thing, you be like, jeez. You be like, jeez, this motherfucker weird. Jeez, this motherfucker weird right here, boy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me, man. But yeah, it's just crazy to me though. But that's just how technology is, man. And people really think they detectives, man. With these phones, people think they digital detectives. Everybody think they digital detectives out here, and I'd be like, you ain't no motherfucking detective, motherfucker. If you wanted to be a cop, you should have went. You should have just signed up for the police academy or became a private investigator. And since you want to be in law enforcement and you want to, play detective with your phone and shit, but if you ever go on somebody's phone, you'll see some of the craziest shit. But I just think people always be videoing and people be taking pictures and people just be, you know, doing a whole lot of shit with the phones and technology and the camera thing, but we living in the world like Will Smith said, enemy of the state. It's no privacy anymore. People feel more secure on camera to say and do shit, and people, you know what I'm saying, being on camera make you conduct yourself a certain type of way. You gotta watch what you say. You can't incriminate yourself a certain type of way. So for me, I don't know. I just, and I don't see us getting out of this time anytime soon. I don't. I think we're gonna be right here in this spot for a very long time to come in the future when it comes to technology and cameras and just everybody being out on display and shit like that. But you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, right? Yeah. We're gonna be here for a while, man. Yeah, it's not okay, man, to stalk people. I hate that shit. What the fuck? Yeah, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, people be weird out here, man. People be weird out here, man. Like, and I understand, why people do have cameras on their house. I understand, it's for safety reasons and shit like that. People do live alone, live by themselves and shit. I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. But it's just we just living in a weird world and a weird society today, and a lot of shit is just different. And the more and more that you know, the evolution of technology grows, it gets better, and it's gonna be more things. And soon, you know what I'm saying? The camera just might go out of style, but I don't think cameras are going out of style now because, everybody can film and document shit nowadays. Shit, even the police, them motherfuckers even got body cams and cameras on their ass now, which police should have been had body cams and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of cops that are killing people and the people who were getting killed before the body cams came into place. And I know, and what kills me is too, right? When you got before the body cams actually became a big thing, people were getting killed by law enforcement, and law enforcement were able to get away with a lot of that. So you know what I'm saying. So the camera is great in that aspect of it, and when you know what I'm saying? Just like when law enforcement went into that house, right? And the young girl had the pot on the stove, right? They were on camera shooting this person. Same thing with George Floyd. So the camera aspect of it does help out in a lot of cases and stuff. It's a gift and a curse, I guess. You know what I'm saying? To have cameras with the camera thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse, and just like the internet is a gift and a curse, and today's times that we're living in is just crazy to me. But how did everybody feel today, right? Uh, hmm, okay, I think Rodney King started it. That was big, but that was somebody kind of, I think, like a videographer on the sideline that was actually videoing that whole situation with Rodney King. I think that was what, 92, right? 92 or something like that happened, or 93 or something like that. Whenever the LA riots was and stuff like that. Yeah. You're right, Rodney King, yeah. But I think it just kind of fizzled out a little bit, but when the Rodney King thing happened and like that, but cameras didn't start to get big, man. What year did they put cameras on phones? What year did they put the cameras on the phones? Because I kind of remember it being like in the early 2000s, the cameras was on the phone and stuff like that, and then over time, like the cell phones had evolved and shit, and all of a sudden, everybody had a camera on the phone, and it was just a different time and shit like that. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like remembering like when it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like technology is just crazy nowadays. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the camera is good in certain ways. In other ways, that shit is kind of annoying to me. But you know what? The camera does keep you safe. Mm. But yeah, I think the first time was, I think, 98. 98. I don't remember camera phones too much. I do remember like we were kind of 98, 99, 2000, and Nextel's things came in, the walkie-talkies and different things like that came in. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Happy daylight saving time to everybody. I just know the daylight saving time actually fucked me up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Kind of fucked me up this morning and shit like that. And I don't know. I was just kind of like thrown off a little bit just this morning. I forgot that the clocks had, move forward and shit like that. That means that mean to me that fucking spring is coming pretty early. It feels like spring is coming pretty early to me though. I feel like that. That's how I feel like. I don't know the daylight saving time now. I lose an hour of sleep, man. Hold on a sec. Remember that's when the high school put cameras in our high school? Yeah, I do remember. I do remember when they did do that, right? When they put cameras in NCI high school, I do remember that. Yeah, and I also think that they put those cameras in there because I think we had a shooting in our high school before we started going there. I think 94, 95, we had a shooting in our high school back in the days. Word. I barely made it to work. Yeah, you barely made it to work today, right? Yeah, yeah. Word. It's getting nicer. You know what I'm saying? I know people out there, it's getting nicer. It seemed like that type of vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be outside, moving around, filming, doing some things with some people, popping up, you know what I mean, making some things happen. But you know what I'm saying? Happy daylight savings time to everybody. I'm about to wrap up for the night. I'm gonna go drink me some hot lemon tea, catch a little bit of TV or something. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? My power show came back on Friday night, so I'm back then. You said two shootings? Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of violent activities happening out here, man. People up there, social services fighting in quorum, people shooting, all type of stuff, man. Craziness, man. Um, One before in a while. Where were they? I'm not too sure. I think there was a shooting in Hempstead, though, in Hempstead, Long Island, on the Nassau County side. I just know, man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff happening, man, and everybody, man. What'd you say, Cor? We grew up with thugs. Yeah, we definitely did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We definitely did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. But listen, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna end it off like this. This is a metaphorical term for math. It's subtraction and addition. So, folks, please decrease the apathy, increase the consciousness, peace, and love. That is my time. Everybody, have a blessed night. Stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Get your money, get your bag, make things happen. You know what I'm saying? The spring is almost here. The weather's slowly breaking in. I know we got some more cold days coming, but listen, everybody, I thank you all for your likes, your comment, your shares. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, supporting the Money Marv movement. Thank you guys so much. Everybody, keep doing your thing, keep making it happen, no matter what, man. Word. Power. Rest later, man. Word. We talk this weekend. Cool, cool, cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, just rest up. Do y'all thing, man. Have a marvelous Monday. We getting back to Money Making Monday tomorrow. Money Marv is up out of here. Everybody, peace. Be safe. Have a good week. And I'll see y'all next Sunday night at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. But we went a little bit past time today, y'all. I just wanted to chop it down with y'all and have some fun. Get everybody on board, man. Everybody have a good one. Take care. God bless. Stay well. Peace.